Guys, welcome back to another video, and today, as you can see, we bought a turbo kit for my car. So today we're going to be trying to get as much done as possible, but for sure get the exhaust side all done and complete today. Hopefully get to the fuel system, but we'll be recording the whole process of installing this turbo kit, so stay tuned. Right now we're going to start off by jacking up the car and then installing jack stands, getting the front bumper off, and start tearing this thing apart. Let's do it. Alright guys, so we're going to start taking off the bumper and the skid plate bolts right now. So now we got the bumper off, the skid plate. We're going to start removing the cold air intake. Then we're going to be removing the Y pipe and the test pipes.
Alright, so we're taking off the test pipes and then the Y pipe, and then yeah, that's it.
Those test pipe bolts are probably like the shittiest one to take off.
Yeah, this one's not bad, but you can use this right here. I think works pretty good. Makes your life easier. Things, the bolts that come with these things,
yeah, they're kind of
cheap. They like the.
We'll get back at you when we're done.
All right, so test pipes are off. White pipe, we're about to start lining up the hot side, and yeah, we'll go from there. Give more clips of what you really gotta do, and yeah. All right, so we got the first one coming out from the header to here, and you got the Y goes here, and because this one's gonna come around to here, so you're gonna have to push in your motor mount, the shield. You're gonna have to like beat it in a little bit, and then we took off the steering, but you might not have to. But yeah, here it is so far. Boom. The other one's gonna come here, but that's gasket maker, just so it stays on better. It seals, but yeah, it's coming along pretty good. All right, so we got the one that comes out from the header to the Y that comes out. That one goes to the right of the motor mount, and that one's gonna connect to the other one that comes up to the turbo. But right now we got this one that comes across to the other header, and then boom, I tighten all this up, and then we're gonna come to the top, and I'll get more of the video of the top, exactly how you do it, but not too bad.
Guys, this is probably the hardest part of it. Just getting the piping through this driver's side steering column area. It's a pain in the butt.
Even get over here.
Yeah, but it's actually going down pretty smoothly, to be honest. But yeah, once we got all these pipings on, we'll get another progress.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So we're waiting for parts for the front. Waiting for some motor mounts, and then right now we're about to do the fuel pump. And
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bolts holding this fuel pump in, and then pop it straight out, and then we're gonna put that new high pressure fuel pump.
we'll get some clips of that. All right, so new one's in. We just swapped the whole fuel pump because this one already had it installed inside with the fitting for the fuel return. So that's everything. Basically, just those bolts, and then this whole thing will come out, and that's pretty much it. All right, guys. So we're waiting on some parts for Jayson. So just gonna talk about my car. What's the plans right now? So as you can see, the bags are out, and I'm waiting for my coilovers to come today. And this thing's gonna be a drift car now, because kind of getting tired of the bags and stuff. Show car, kind of boring. So kind of want to drive the car. So right now I just got a new radiator support. Got that in. New thermostat. This one was leaking. One of the bolts were kind of stripped out, so it was leaking through the bolt hole. And yeah, oh no, looking at this, my thing's not holding. It's all good. I'll blade it later, even better. But so right now I'm waiting for my coilover to come in. Just installed some uppers, and then this A arm. Gotta take this out because I'm about to install my aim kit soon. I'm leaking power steering. Nah, I fixed that already, but just haven't wiped the floor yet. So yeah, coils are gonna come in soon. Just picked up some tow arms and camera arms. Don't need the camera arms already. Already got some, but I'm gonna install the tow arms right now, and then zero this out. Then probably get alignment to maybe today. Just depends when my coilovers come. But the plan right now, I've never got a center console, and I think I'm gonna just custom make one and go from there. And then basically, I was gonna get an e-brake. I don't have one yet, but I think I'm just gonna go with the hydro, the dual caliper. Might as well, just instead of just going with e-brake and all that. I think I'm just gonna go all out and get the hydro. So yeah. But basically, I mean, I'm gonna be turboing this thing soon. Just gonna wait for Jason's to be done. I just want to see how his goes, and then go from there. But the plan for this car is basically drift it now. I mean, still gonna be like a show car and stuff, but I'm just getting tired of it. Just sitting, like, it just gets boring. You know what I mean? It's just little things. But yeah, other than that, I mean, gonna be just we can get some drift events, and then we have a new member gonna be joining the group. He has a G37. It's all-wheel drive, supercharged. So stay tuned. We'll get some clips of that, but we're gonna be wrapping that soon. And then yeah, so this is a new setup right now. I'm in a new house, so we got this. So I'm packing, but we're gonna have this area. This is kind of my area for my car, and this will be like if we do wraps and all that, or even right here. But it just depends. But yeah, I'm gonna get these tow arms done. Try to get the camera to zero as the best I can, and then maybe my coilovers will come so I can install them and then freaking drive this thing because I miss it. It's been a couple of days. Been waiting on parts. All right, so I thought they were tow arms. Didn't realize it. They weren't. They're the traction arms or radius arms. It's all good. I just went to Concept Zero real quick, picked up some tow arms. So now I have everything. So that's it. I mean, those are just extra. I didn't need those. I already had camera arms. But I'm about to go ahead and install these real quick. I already got the radius ones in. Camera's already been in. And then I'm going to do the tow arms right now. Alright, so my coilovers just came in. Just went with the Rev 9 for now. Just get the feel of the car and all that. I like them because they go pretty stiff. So I'm going to stick with these for now. Other than that, I'm going to install them and then get the car on the floor and start adjusting the toe and camber. And we'll go from there. Yeah.
Alright guys, while I wait for Peyton, since I did strip one of those fuel rail bolts. He has a type of dice at his house. I'm waiting for him. So as of now, I'm going to be installing this Concept Z oil pan spacer that I'm going to be using as a oil return. I'm going to be installing it right now. Alright guys, this is how she looks. Now I'm going to put some RTV across from the top. I'll be using the provided hardware to install it. As you can see guys, we got this Nismo drain plug right here with a magnet on the end. This adds what, 15 horsepower, so I recommend this guy for your turbo setups. Alright guys, so we're back. Sorry we're freaking bouncing all over the place, but we're trying to get this car done ASAP. But I finally received all the parts through mail. I received these injector adapters so they could adapt to that original harness. They clip in pretty easy. Just like that. Then now I'm gonna start putting the all the adapters on and then the plenum. Alright guys, so I have the half piece of the plenum on. I'm about to throw on the top piece, and then we'll move on to installing the cold side. So excited about that. We got the slim fans already hooked up. It's kind of ghetto right now, but all right guys, so I'll be giving you a little progress check. We got the new polyurethane Z1 engine mounts in. We got the slim E fans wired in right now. We're gonna make it look a little bit prettier when we get sunlight because it's dark. And then we got the exhaust all fitted and mounted on now. Now we're gonna install the turbo right here. All right guys, so we had to remove this AC line because it's in the way of the turbo pipes. Z1 and Rev 9 sell this AC line relocator, so it relocates the line another way so you could run AC with this turbo kit.
All right guys, so we got the turbo mounted and everything, the exhaust going all the way down. Got the turbo or the oil feed line connected going all the way. Got the slim fans in, and we're about to mount the cold side right now. You can't see the injectors, but new injector or bigger fuel system.
That's like what Peyton said. So what I did with this oil feed, I bought a T-fitting that goes to the oil pressure sensor and has an extra hole for this to mount to. And then we got the whole exhaust side hooked up already, Loctited, new V-bands. We got that O2 sensor in the back, as you can see back there. That was super hard to do because of the space and wiggle room you have to do with the wrench. And then we're trying to start putting that cold side in now.
Yes sir.
Yes sir.
All right guys, so we got the intercooler set up, piping going to the turbo. Boom, right there. Just gotta tighten up this right here and then connect the mass airflow sensor. Other than that, shit, it's pretty much ready to go. Boom. There it is. And then we cut a little hole right here for some airflow. Gonna put a filter on it. But other than that, it's pretty much ready to go. Alright guys, so we're waiting for this coupling. So we just took off the other intake real quick just so we can get it started up. But other than that, about to put oil in and about to start it up, see how it sounds. Give me a header dump. It's gonna go out right there just for now, but we got all the piping set up, new motor mounts, everything, cold side, everything set up. We had to do some arrangements right here for the power steering cooler and everything to make the intercooler. We got some custom brackets we made, and everything's solid. But yeah, we're about to start it up. Let's see how it sounds and go from there. We're about to start it up, but so just prime the fuel system, but he's gonna keep it in security mode real quick. It might turn on, but I don't know yet. But just so he can get oil into the motor. So we'll see. There it is. This thing's sick. Hey, soon I'm gonna do mine. I'm gonna be drifting that, so hopefully this turbo will be the sick.
She might start.
But we'll see right now. Here goes nothing. There you go. It's header dumped right now, so. We just had to make custom exhaust. Welded it in the back. There you go. We got that extension right there, and then we had a. So this is the Z1 white pipe. We just cut and then closed off that end, and boom, full ISR to here. Boom to the turbo, so it goes all the way out. Full ISR. About to start it up. See what it sounds like. And yeah, pretty much it. And then Friday is gonna be the tune day. And this thing's gonna be ripping. Gonna be a little startup with the exhaust welded.
Yeah, sounds about to resonate those pipes.
Oh yeah, huh? Probably gonna run like crap, but I think it's gonna be loud. It's kind of rough, but this thing's gonna sound crazy. All right, so yesterday he was getting tuned, and he was pushing a little too much boost, and it blew the motor. But we're about to swap it out again and go from there. But the motor was already kind of iffy. We didn't know if it was gonna last, but I'm about to get a new motor and go from there. And it should be good, but we're about to swap it right now. All right, so we're about to get the motor pulled out, got everything disconnected. So I do the motor mounts and set up the jack, the hoist, and that's it. Cold side, all the turbo and all that over there. And it's almost ready to go. Oil was all milky. So yeah, everything's cooked. So we got the motor out. Gonna clean all this up and stuff, clean it up. And then this is the old one right here. No holes or nothing, but I'm gonna swap all this stuff over to the new motor we're about to go pick up. But there's no holes, nothing. But there was something wrong. We found some metal inside of it and it was solid. So it's probably the piston, but we'll see. But yeah, that's it. All right, guys, so we got the new motor in. And we're about to connect all the turbo piping and all that. Put everything back together. And yeah, so we're good to go. The old one's over there. Can't really see it, but it's cooked. But yeah, getting it all done. All right, guys, so we got the new motor in. Turbo kit's basically installed, the hot side. And yeah, about to put everything back together. Harness started ran and everything. About to put it back together and should be good. All right, so we got everything back on. Cold side. Now we just put the radiator support, connect the hoses, and that's it. I think it's ready to go. All right, first start. Good. It's running.
All right, guys, here's a quick update on the car. So the turbo kit is installed. You got all the exhaust piping installed and tight. I started the car already and made sure there's no exhaust leaks. So let me catch you guys up. So as you can see, here's the first engine, the original engine. I was getting the car tuned and I was pushing too much boost. Boost gauge was reading 10 pounds, 11 pounds of boost. These engines are safe at 5 to 8 pounds. I was pushing it. I got too excited. I wasn't thinking about it and kaboom, rod knock. This guy was knocking. So what I think I'm gonna be doing with this guy is I'm gonna get a engine stand and build it and film that for you guys so you could see a build series on this engine with forged rods and pistons. Had a rod knock and I had to drive it home. I drove it about half a mile, so the crank is probably damaged. Hopefully not, we'll see. But here she is. Tuner is going to be here Friday. I have a 5-pound spring in it. I don't have a boost controller yet, but that'll be coming soon. And hopefully everything goes well. Here she is. I'm gonna end up cleaning these lines up, making it look a lot nicer. And I do need a turbo blanket, and that should be coming here soon. Look how tight it is on these G35 coupes. This kit is for a G35 coupe and a 350Z. Fits a lot better than a 350Z. But here she is. I have larger injectors, fuel return system, and a stronger fuel pump. We will be getting clips for you guys on tuning the car and doing some pulls. See you in a bit. Alright guys, well here she is. Still got a few things I need to tweak, and I am gonna be painting the piping. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we have a special surprise coming with Peyton's car. He's got a few cool items we got to install to this car that we will post about pretty soon. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. We will be doing some pulls on the next video, and we'll be shredding the streets.